Hello, so today I'm going to make a really awesome video. Today we will be making donuts. And this is a recipe because this is my first time making donuts. So I'm going to try. But there won't be music in this. If it sounds boring, I'm super sorry. I can't let music because it's copyright. And yeah, so we're going to start. First, what we need is yeast to our donut. That's probably the most important. This might have to be really tricky to edit. So you want to grab the yeast. I'm going to do 2 parts and only 1 tablespoon. Well, as in the video, it said 1 tablespoon. Well, there goes 1 tablespoon because they were using like a yeast in a packet, like a small packet for only 1 time. I'm using a full so I'm only doing 1 tablespoon. I'm kind of scared. Then what we want to do is we need it warm. So right now it's kind of hot. So I'm going to come back until it's kind of more warm. Okay, now the water is finally now warmer, and now we want to pour in the yeast carefully. You want to kind of mix it. Kind of smells great. Mix it kindly. I think you do mix it. I'm not sure. I'm going to come back when I mixed. You do mix it. Mix it, and then finally put a teaspoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon of sugar into the yeast. I will come back when it's kindly. I'm gonna mix it and then put it in for 5 minutes. Somewhere, I think. Now we want to go melt the butter. We want to melt it on about 1 minute and not more. So we're gonna put here, for about a minute. I'm gonna come back when it's melted. Also, your yeast needs to, with water, needs to stay for 5 minutes to puff. I'm gonna see you guys in a minute. Now my butter's melted. It's gonna stay far because it's really hot. So, but we still have. You then have to melt milk. No, not melt milk. Warm the milk, and then you will need to use butter and all the powders like flour, sugar, and salt. And we'll see. The thing needs another 2 minutes to rest. Now we need to put all the remaining ingredients into our yeast, which are milk, yolk, you want the whole yolk to go in, yolk, then egg, you need a knife here. The regular egg, where you don't need to just use the yolk. There we go. We also need to put salt in. Put some salt in. Sugar. No. The butter is kind of dangerous because it's so hot. Just putting the salt in. And then we will need to put, not that hot now. So we also need to pour it in. Butter. And finally, flour. Okay. I'm gonna put everything in a minute. You wanna now mix up all the ingredients. So great mixed. We're gonna need to mix it for 10 minutes and then knead for 10 minutes. So that's gonna be a lot of work. Okay, now we need to knead the dough. Mine is a little liquidy, but we're not gonna add any of the flour, but we will need to use like flour a little later. So that's gonna be a good point. Kind of warm, which is not really good, but that's okay because we will be. I don't know. When you can pick it up, that means it's really good. Like slime. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So, I'm gonna need, like you can pick it up already. So that's pretty good. And then you want to actually kind of, this is a hard point because you actually need to put it by a little, I'm going to use it by rate. No, not by rate, but like warm it up. But I'm not going to use the oven. So we need it warm so it be better, you know. And we want it to stay for 1 and 2 hours. How good it is. Okay, we're gonna put it in. Fall in. But no, that's not why we want to fall it in, but we need actually another bowl. We want to have an oily bowl and sit there for an hour. So the first thing we want to wash our hands. We want to get another bowl. I'm going to use a glass bowl. You want to use a glass bowl and then you want to actually drop some oil in. So probably enough. And then what you want to actually use, we want to scatter it around. So I'm gonna use a spatula and I'm gonna scatter around the oil. And we want to have the whole bowl to be oily and then put our dough in here. Oh, by the way, if you're thinking right now, why am I not done such a long time a video on art? Well, I actually done it last week, but I was lazy to upload it because I went to school. So this is what's gonna happen. art video. So that means tomorrow is going to be an art video. But Saturday is going to be the release. So now they're releasing. So that means today we might have like 5 videos to upload.